Okay, RBA. Wow, action-packed, I would say. Okay, so as mentioned during the prep video, okay, the RBA held interest rate unchanged at 0.1%. More importantly, okay, they actually proceed with the tapering, QE tapering, okay, at a rate of what? So QE at the moment, okay, at the rate of 4 billion Australian dollars a week, okay, as opposed to the previous setting of 5 billion Australian dollar per week, okay. So it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. So we actually see, Australian dollar strengthen for the first few minutes, no more than 5 minutes. That's all. Okay, if you guys were trading, you guys know what I mean. After that, for the rest of the day, it was just downhill. Okay, why is that the case? Now, this is a bit of a or rather, should I say, there's a term for it. It's actually called the dovish tapering. Okay, tapering is actually a good thing. Good in terms of for the currency. Okay, tapering will eventually lead to policy normalization, which means it will actually strengthen the currency. Okay. However, with a dovish term in front of the word tapering, it means there's some, I would say, some payback somewhere. Okay. So what's this whole payback thing? Now, if you guys recall, since July, when the RBA actually, announced that they are going to carry out this tapering, they're going to extend tapering when it ends, like somewhere around right now, okay, early September. They are actually planning to extend QE by 2 months, okay, 2 months from early September to early November at a rate of, well, 4 billion Australian dollars a week, okay. Now, yesterday, QE did proceed, okay, but, okay, it will go on until at least mid-February. So what you're looking at right now is the statement released yesterday by the central bank, okay? Maintain cash rate, blah, blah, blah. As usual, maintain target of 10 basis points for the April 2024 Australian government bond. Not so crucial. This is the crucial part. Purchase government securities at the rate of 4 billion a week. QE tapering, okay? To continue the purchases at this rate until at least mid-February 2022. Now, this is actually a more dovish action, okay? So just to convince you guys, let's just go all the way down to the statement. Where is it? The board's decision to extend the bond purchases at 4 billion a week until at least February 2022 reflects the delay in the economic recovery and the increased uncertainty associated with the Delta outbreak. Okay, so prior to the meeting, you guys may have heard that, well, actually, in fact, I think 10 out of 16 or something like that. I think it was 10 out of 16 economists being surveyed by Bloomberg actually felt that, the RBA will be holding back QE tapering yesterday, okay? But no, they proceed with, the whole tapering. Instead, Governor Low actually extended it, So it's, it's like okay, first thing, if they were to proceed with QE tapering for 2 months, okay, until November, and if by then the whole COVID situation has been contained, okay, back to triple or even double digits in Australia, okay, and the economy were to rebound strongly, then the central bank will have the flexibility to actually further revise the QE tapering, right? Maybe to 3 billion a week. Okay, so that actually gives them the flexibility, right? That's one thing. By extending the QE by 3 months, okay, all the way to February 2022, they are actually losing this flexibility, okay? So that's one of the bad things. In case, things were to turn out better than expected by November, they are not able to, revise their whole QE tapering plan, okay? So another thing, that's the first point. Second point, by extending this whole QE to next February, it actually kind of reflects I would say, a gloomier outlook, gloomier outlook on this whole Delta situation in Australia, okay, coming from the central bank, okay, which explains why we see a brief strengthening of the Australian dollar for the first few minutes, no more than 5. Okay, if you look at the chart, M1 chart, no more than 5 minutes. And then from then on, it was just downhill, just going all the way down, against dollar, against the other major currencies. Okay, so that explains why, for the time being, Australian dollar is likely going to face a bit of a weakness, okay, due to this whole dovish tapering action taken from the central bank. I would have to say Governor Low is smart on this, on this end, okay, because with this Delta issue coming, and with many experienced industry personnel forecasting, or rather, projecting that the central bank will be holding back on QE tapering, he managed to, Governor Low managed to turn this whole thing around and say, you know what, I'm going to proceed. We are going to proceed with a QE tapering, but instead, we're going to extend it, to sort of like hedge the next few months, in case things turns out bad, we will be safe. At least we'll be staying for 4 billion for the next 5 months. All right. So that's pretty much it for the RBA. The next meeting will be held on 5th of October. Well, personally, I don't think there's going to be much of a change during the next meeting. Okay, but who knows what's going to happen, right? So with that, let's just wait for the next meeting, and then I'll update you guys on what to look out for. All right.